A confirmed image of a Ukrainian F-16 fighter jet returning from a strike mission has appeared online. This is the first confirmed strike by a Ukrainian F-16 on an enemy ground target, Bulgarian Military writes. The aircraft, spotted banking while returning from a mission, reportedly released its payload at a Russian target. Notably, the pylon configuration suggests deployment of JDAM-ER, JSOW or harm. This indicates that the Ukrainian F-16s are not only operational, but are actively engaged in precision strikes against enemy positions, the publication notes. For months, Ukraine has been integrating Western-supplied F-16s into its air force, training pilots and preparing to deploy the aircraft into combat. While the aircraft were initially seen as an air superiority asset to counter Russian aircraft and cruise missiles, this latest strike mission highlights their use in offensive operations. The pylon configuration in the release image suggests that the Ukrainian F-16 could have used one of the following munitions: JDAM-ER or Joint Direct Attack Munition. Extended range. A GPS-guided bomb equipped with a wing kit increases the range to 80 kilometers. This capability allows Ukrainian aircraft to attack from a safer distance, minimizing the impact of Russian air defense systems. JSOW or AGM-154 Joint Standoff Weapon, a precision-guided glide bomb with a range of up to 130 kilometers, capable of striking heavily fortified targets and critical infrastructure. The AGM-88 HARM or high-speed anti-radiation missile designed to suppress enemy air defenses, or CEAD, can destroy enemy radar installations, making it a critical tool in degrading Russian air defense networks. The deployment of any of these weapons confirms Ukraine's growing ability to strike high-value targets deep behind enemy lines, forcing Russia to rethink its defensive strategy. The F-16AM Fighting Falcon variants transferred to Ukraine are primarily from European stockpiles, including Denmark, the Netherlands and Norway. These aircraft, while not the latest versions of the F-16, are still highly capable multi-role fighters equipped with modern avionics, radar systems and weapons integration packages.
The war must end on Ukraine's terms, not Russia's. Australian Defence Minister Richard Marles has criticised US President Donald Trump's approach to the issue. The war must be resolved on Ukraine's terms, because the aggressor here is the Russian Federation, and the integrity of the global rules-based order is at stake. We welcome attempts to end it, but it must be on Ukraine's terms, not other terms. We will continue to support Ukraine, the defense minister said. Jesus, one British government official said privately in response to the president's outburst. We now have an alliance between a Russian president who wants to destroy Europe and an American president who also wants to destroy Europe, another European diplomat observed in recent days, declining to be identified discussing sensitive matters. The transatlantic alliance is over. The leaders of the center-right European People's Party, the Socialists and Democrats, the liberal Renew Europe and the Greens declared, Europe can no longer fully rely on the United States to defend our shared values and interests. European countries must now act urgently to secure their own defenses, with more spending on military and more support for Ukraine, the statement added. A spokesperson for the European Conservatives and Reformists group, which includes Meloni's Brothers of Italy party, explained why it didn't sign the joint statement. We were not fully satisfied with the wording of the assessment of the United States in the text. Now is the time for calm, measured dialogue and a focus on pragmatic solutions. What's happening is very bad. It's a reversal of the state of the world since 1945, Jean-Yves Le Drian, a former French foreign minister, said. Even Poland's betrayal in Yalta lasted longer than Ukraine's betrayal in Riyadh, Yaroslav Walesa, a Polish lawmaker. Roza Juknevician, a former Lithuania defense minister who is now a member of the European Parliament, said it was hard to understand the sudden shifts in policy by the United States, the once reliable pillar of Europe's security for decades. She said she was wondering what historians will write about the events of this time, say, in 5 decades. It is already clear that the Euro-Atlantic connection will not be the same as it used to be, she said. The stage when European security after World War II was basically guaranteed only by the USA is over.